Yeah. What it look like, Bontus? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live from the NY. Back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. For those that don't know who I am him, Junns the NBIC. Giving all praise and glory to the heavenlies, for they are worthy to be what? To be praised. Last but not least, I want to give a shout out to all you guys for your continuous support, leaving all your feedback, positive, negative, all things is respected and needed, because it allows me to do what I do best, and that is to continue keeping my foot on you heathens, you he-gros, and the newly installed heathenites next. Round of applause for that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, we live. We live. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood, man. It was nice out. Had a crazy day. My son lost my keys to my car, looked all over. And for the individual that took that, man, shame on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is the petty, stupid behavior that we as people still dealing with in today's times, man, which is going to lead to today's conversation, man. Today's weekly live is going to be discussing these type of behaviors. But yeah, lost my keys, and got the spare. Now I gotta get another copy, which is gonna run me a couple $100. I think my man put me on to something where you can get it for even cheaper. But other than that, man, beautiful day. Um got a chance to be outside and get some nice breeze. Just typical regular stuff. But other than that, man, yeah, definitely had to come on with this live today. Had to talk that talk because a lot of foolishness is going on. Like I tapped in yesterday, and I tried to give you guys an understanding about yesterday. Um, Yesterday I spoke about the problems that's going on with today's men, and how women are mostly the cause of it, right? And like I said, I'm not here to put blame on anybody, but you gotta call a spade, right? But today I want to just dive in because a lot of our women, especially here in America, are not aware of the demonic attack. They're not aware of these spiritual attacks. They're not aware that everything that you guys are putting amongst you is evil, right? For example, the weave. We all know where the weave come from, right? We know that it comes from Saudi Arabia, and these women that be getting their hair cut off. These are rituals. Sometimes it's a ritual, right? Sometimes it's for disobedience, and those hairs get preyed upon. And you see when women put it on them, they turn into different people, right? Some women feel extra beautiful, others feel extra entitled. Just a lot of things that goes on with the foolishness, right? Then you get things with the makeup, right? A lot of our women don't know that makeup is for the dead. It's not for the living. Let me say it again. Makeup was for the dead, not for the living. Makeup was something that was created by the fallen, that was passed on to their children to hide their deformalities, right? And we're not gonna get into what's the deformalities. You guys should know this by now, right? So then now you get things with the eyelashes and stuff like that. All of these things is demonic, right? But they advertise it to our women, and they persuade our women to believe that if they don't have these things, they lack beauty, right? And I'm gonna show you something. So, but I gotta always give you the introductions. But before I even proceed to give you what you need, I want you to understand, why am I here, right? Why the perilous times is destroying and affecting today's black woman. Yes, the perilous times that we are living in, 2024, is at your front door, right? So let me just show you guys. So Everything that I just mentioned is a demonic attack, right? See the weave, see the eyelashes, you see the makeup, you see the nails. Yes, the nails is the claws of of the fallen, right? The Nephilim, excuse me, right? And you see the pose, right? So let me read this. It says, woman goes viral after saying, when you look good as her, you can cheat and leave as many men as you want, right? Cool. Let's read the bottom. It says, when you're as extremely beautiful as I am, you can cheat on and leave as many men as you want to. There is no benefit in being a good woman. I drain men of their finances and leave for a new man with a bag. I said, what TF I said. Okay? So this is the mentality that our sisters are in. Majority of this mentality is coming from these objects that our sisters is putting on them: the makeup, the weave, the nails. It puts a spirit, a fallen deity inside of you. Okay, cool. But before I even get into the word, I'm gonna show you the next video. Pay attention.
They encourage me to be who I am, because I really am doing and experiencing things that so many other Black women are experiencing, but unfortunately their stories aren't highlighted. And I also took this as an opportunity to again flex on MAGA and let them know that I will always be smarter than you. You can call me a DEI hire all you want to and lodge all the other insults that they continuously lodge against me. But she is no match for me when it comes to intellect. She just decided, oh, you know what? I've got privilege, so I'm just going to say whatever I want to say and then lean back. And that's exactly what she did. And she knew.
So this is the behavior. This is the behavior that's being only seen upon our Black women. The perilous time. You see, you don't understand why the creators gave us rules and regulations. You see, when you get away from the creator, it's easy for the demons to attack you. And when they attack, they're not only going to attack, they're going to make an example out of you. When you see that our sisters can come on come outside, come on social media, say the comments and the statements and all of the foolishness that you will see a woman's make, you will when you pay attention, you will realize that all of that is only being done and promoted by Black women. Now, my sisters don't understand what's going on. So let me take it upon myself to give you some understanding. Let's grab the Bible. Shall we? Cool. We're going to dive straight into it. It says what? This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. It says what? This know also that in the last days, see, I want people to pay attention to these last days. These last days. One day with the Creator is 1,000 years for us. So we don't know which actual day we in. But there are signs that you must pay attention to give you a clear understanding on the times that we are in. And it says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men, see, they put men because men is the head, but women. That means men and women, right? For For man and woman shall be lovers of their own self, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, without natural affection, without natural affection. When you are extremely beautiful as I am, you can cheat on and leave as many men as you want to. There is no benefit in being a good woman, okay? Without natural affection, okay? All right? I want you guys to pay attention to that, okay? Okay? Truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the creator, right? We love things that make us feel good. We don't love to hear the word. And if we do hear the word, the only word that we want to hear is how your savior died for your sins, so this is why you can live in sin, because sin is no more. That's the only time we want any connection with God. But when things like this, are being challenged, what you said, I can't do this. Oh no, I don't want to hear that. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Born the child of Noah, born the child of Akobi, born the child of Sunini Nanini. Having that in you, we're born with a pure heart, loving, caring. We take the clothes off our back. We're born with that. Having a form of godliness. You was formed, created with godliness, but deny the power thereof. From such, not for such, the mass majority turn away. And our sisters have turned away. And let me give a shout out to those that's holding it down. Let me give a shout out to those that's holding it down. You ladies need more than just a round of applause. A lot of y'all women are being ostracized, like I said yesterday, seen as crazy, deranged. Like, what's wrong with you? You would do that after he did this, after she, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to you, because you know that it's bigger than you, because you was born having a form of godliness. Round of applause for those sisters, man. You understand? For of this sort are they which creep into the house and lead captive silly women laden with sin, lead away with diverse lusts. Let me read that again. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sin, lead away with diverse love, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Okay? Forever learning, reading every book, looking up every article, always learning, but will never understand about how this behavior was taught to you. Will never understand that how the behavior that you're displaying is a taught behavior. And when you do the things that you do, for example, put in the weave, put in the makeup and the nails and the eyelashes, all of these things are demonic, and these demons wait for the opportunity to get inside of you. See, because you don't know. Let me show you something. Show you something. Let me read this to you. 1 Corinthians 3:16. It says, know ye not that you are the temple, your body. Your body is where your heavenly ones dwell. Your body, that thought that's in your mind. When you hear somebody say, don't do that, don't be around here, don't go over there, that's your mother talking to you, right? Know ye not that you are the temple of the creators, and that the soul, we don't operate in spirit. There's only one type of spirit, and it's the fallen, the children of the fallen. They are the spirits that roam the earth. There's no good spirit. Anytime you hear the word spirit, just know they replaced the word soul and put spirit in there so they can allow their spirit to take control of your soul. You understand? That the soul of the creator dwelleth in you. You are made in their likeness, their image. And if any man defile the temple of the creators, him shall the creators destroy. For the temple of the creator is holy, which temple ye are. Let no man deceive himself. If any man amongst you seem to be wise in the world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. Okay? For the wisdom of this world is foolish with the creator, for it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the creator knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. Okay? Okay? I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just throwing that out there. Because you don't understand why it's a massive push and a massive attack on our black women, because they need our black women in this behavior. See, the devil attacked the man by making him sell drugs and be a gangbanger and do all the evil. Wow. He was prepping the girls to get the good paying jobs, right? To be able to be self-sufficient, where they can look at a man and say, what can you do for me? Just like the man could look at a woman and say, well, what can you do for me, right? All of that, to fast forward to now. Because now men can't get no jobs, men can't work, men can't do this, men can't do that, but women right back into the field like this in a snap of a finger. So like Steve Harvey said, you got to think like a man, and this is what our woman has been doing. Our sisters has been thinking like a man, so she's moving like a man. So when you hear things like this, right? When you are extremely beautiful as I am, you can cheat on and leave as many men as you want to. There is no benefit in being a good woman. Okay? Look, I drain men of their finances and leave for a new man with a bag. This is her mentality. And fellas will see someone like this and instantly be like, yo, man, what's up? How you doing? Boom, 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 boom. And you seen the gold digger movies. I said the movies. The gold digger pranks. When they pull up in a nice car. Before they pull up in a nice car, they just walk in and say, hey, how you doing? Boom, 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 boom. And then, shorty turns him down, and then he walks away, and then he gets inside of his car, and then they backtrack. They say, wait, that's him? And they run to the car, and then before you know it, they're inside the car, and now she's looking for a relationship. She want to go out with him. You know what I'm saying? This is where we at. Now, again, I ask my women to show me where you see a Jewish person doing that. Show me where you see a Chinese people doing that. Show me where you see an Arab people doing that. Arab woman doing these things. Why you're not seeing that? And why I'm always bringing up these individuals, these nationalities, because these are the face of the rulers of this world. These are the nationalities that sit at the UN table, creating rules and regulations to do what? To affect all black people all over the world. So when I say the things that I'm saying, I just kindly ask for you to do one thing: make that make sense. So why are we in this type of behavior? When did you see Queen Elizabeth with a weave on her head? When did you see a Jewish, well, then the Jewish people do wear wigs and all that, but it's covering their real hair, and they're not getting their hair that they're not wearing their hair that you black women are wearing and that you're paying for in the hood. They got their own product that's coming straight from their land, where we getting our manufacturers from the enemy, who's purposely, especially the ones that you buying $5, $10 packs, $5 packs. Those ones are the ones that's being preyed upon and purposely sold in the hood. And if you think of what I'm saying, it's not true. The cheaper the wig, the ratchet the female. Don't worry about the colors. The cheaper the wig, the more ratchet the female. And the more expensive the weave is, the more bougie the woman is. Because these things is coming with spirits. And now listen, granted, some of you ladies need to have the weave on, need to have the wig on, because without it, you look crazy. I get it. I understand that. But you gotta always keep yourself under self-control. You gotta always keep your appearance, or keep your eyes on the prize, and that's the creators. Always walking in that path, that narrow path. It's a very narrow path, but you must walk it at all times. Because all the devil need is just a snare. That's it. Just a snippet. Just for you to just taste it. That's it. And you can be destroyed. You can be overtaken. And guess what? My sisters has been overtaken. Not understanding that these are spirits that's coming attacking you. These perilous times are destroying my sisters. My people. Like what it says. Oh, it's Hosea, sorry. What it says? It says, my people, that means the women too, are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, they will also reject thee, and that thou shalt be no priest to me. Right? Seeing thou hast forgotten the ways, the laws, the obedience to the creators, the creator will also forget thy children. We are the children that has been forgotten. Our sisters are the daughters that has been forgotten. Because the parents of these daughters, of these girls, of these women, are the parents that devoted themselves to the enemy, that fell for the bait, that believed in their religion, that put trust into their gods, and raised their daughters to do the total opposite of righteousness. Because if you're following the ways of their gods, this God that's running this earth tells you that you can live a life of sin, that you can be completely evil and everything's going to be all right, just as long as you keep God in your heart. Oh, excuse me, Jesus in your heart. And always remember that Jesus died for your sins. He died for your sins so you can continue living a life of sin. Let me say it again. So he died for your sins so you can continue to live a life of sin. So what was the purpose of him dying? See, when somebody's a sacrifice, that sacrifice would be a sacrifice to change all of humanity. It looked like humanity is still the same. It looked like nothing has changed. In fact, not only has it not changed, it has gotten worse. So worse That a lot of us is just a ticking time bomb from a nicely orchestrated, put together hearse. Some of you guys won't live to see tomorrow. Some of you guys won't live to see next year, next week, next month, because the life that we are living, our women have our women has embraced this weirdo culture where now when women aren't being submissive to a man, the man takes it upon himself to unalive her. This is a complete domino effect that you guys are not understanding. These people has been waiting for the opportunity to get us to this state that we are in, and they love every bit of it. They are, listen, they're eating McDonald's when I even eating McDonald's. They're like, I'm loving it. They loving it. They love to come on social media and see black girls say things like, yo, man, I'm too good. I look too beautiful to just be dealing with one person. They love that. They love to see men come on these platforms gayer than gay. Got a more feminine voice than a female. But I'm saying, honey, yes, my name is Shaniqua. Knowing damn well your name was Sharon. You understand? This is where we at. And these perilous times, our women needs to understand what's going on. It's because you don't have no knowledge. You lack the knowledge of who you are. You lack the knowledge of what's going on. You lack all of it. You had allowed Western philosophies, teachings to overtake your mind. And not to mention the smartphones. I did a whole live talking about this. The smartphone was the green light to allow you to be a dumbass. Well, I be smart. I got my phone for that. Well, I learn how to read. Well, I learn how to understand things. I could just ask Siri, and Siri's gonna give me the answer. I could just reach out to Google, and Google's gonna give me an answer. Hence, why you see the AI technologies. Why you see all of these things being created? Why now? Because they see the mind of humanity is literally destroyed. Oh, we gotta bring AI. These niggas is too stupid. We gotta bring the AI technology. And even the AI technology is still promoting and feeding lies. And because we as individuals refuse to do the necessary things like reading comprehension, seeing the message within the message, that's why people like myself is always seen as crazy. Once upon a time, people like me was embraced. People like me was like, nah, see, son talking that talk, man. I knew something was up. Those people where I knew something was up, those individuals are no longer here. They has been overtaken by AI. And now even our women, the entire black race is on life support. The entire black race is on life support. And we're not doing the necessary things to get right. And we're not doing the necessary things to make change. And we're not doing the necessary things to identify or to handle the traumatizing situations we are dealing with. We're running from it. We're putting band-aids on it. We hiding from it. We running. When we see triggers, oh my gosh, he triggered. I'm running. Instead of disarming. When you disarm or you break down the gun, you would then be able to identify the finger that was on the trigger. And you're gonna realize that it wasn't another nigga. Hey, talk to them nice, Junns. See, but you're being told to put it behind you, water under the bridge. Anything pertaining to black power, black injustice, black slavery, anything colored, you're being fed to put it behind you. You're being told that that's the ways of the old. Pay attention to the new. But when I look at other nationalities, when I go into their communities still look like it looked in 1993. Matter of fact, I take that back because they have enhanced. They bought more. They got more land, more property. I remember when Chinatown it was just Canal Street. Now it's on Island. It's on Island Street. It's on Lafayette. See, they steady building. What my community got? Poodles and foo-foos. That's what's in the hood now. Poodles and foo-foos. Grown men sounding like RuPaul out here. Come on now. This is what's in our community. These perilous times, people. Come on, ladies. I beg for you. Understand that you're being under attack. Understand that you're being under attack and you're opening your vessels to allow these spirits to come in, whether it's from drinking, smoking, the false hair, the makeup, the eyelashes, the nails, the BBLs. All of that is going to send you straight to hell. All of these things was literally put in front of you, put on this earth by fallen angels intentionally. These things was things used for them, for their children. It wasn't passed on to us. We was righteous beings. And when they started getting to the righteous seed, what did the Creator do? Flood the whole earth. The word said the first baptism was with water. The next one is going to be with fire. Now ask yourself, do you want to get burned to learn? Or do you want to learn to ensure that you never get burned? That's the $1 million question. I ain't going to stay long. That's all I wanted to tell you guys, man. And for the individual that said that stated yesterday that I was an agent. Listen, man. Let me make this very, very clear. I am public enemy number 1 when it comes to this truth right here. I am public enemy number 1 when it comes to this truth right here. Don't get it twisted. This right here, this body, this temple would never be given unto Lucifer. I love to dance, but I don't dance with the enemy. Ever. I have never set my people up for failure, ever. That is not in my MO. If we rise together. We fall together. If I win, we all winning. Don't associate me with individuals because of the things that I'm saying is piercing your soul. Your job, your job as a man that's seeking truth is to seek that truth and understand that the truth will never be sweet. It will always be bitter. And that's a problem with our people. We're taking this awakening and thinking it's supposed to be subtlety. You get that from religion, bro. When you call somebody an agent, these are the rebuttals that came with the enemy. And when you really tap in and you really step out the matrix and you see them for what they are, they throw you in jail. This is just what they do. But the difference between the ones that's thrown in jail and your brother, man, is the creators is with me, man. The creators is with me. Yes, I said the creators, plural. But when we was created, it was plural. Our, not mine's. You see, when they had to correct it, they added, they rewrote it properly the way that they wanted in the next couple of verses. So once you see that, you know that there's a story within a story, and you know that the enemy is working day in, day out to ensure that you never connect back to the heavenly ones. That's why billions, millions, and billions of dollars is spent annually advertising filth to black people. Sexy Red is filth to black people. Little Kim, Foxy Brown, all of these sisters, filth to black people. And you're witnessing their demise right now as we speak. See, the creator is going to put this whole world in submission. Some of you guys won't even be able to withstand what's coming on this earth. Ain't no chariots. There's nothing coming to save you. You better save yourself, because when the wrath comes, and the wrath is going to come by Mother Nature. The Iranian president died. It was Mother Nature. It was a fog. Couldn't see. Boop. Guantanamela, Walida, gone. And this is just the beginning. Dubai, raining, non-stop. Floods everywhere, expensive cars underwater. Noah, creator never came down. I'm just saying. So at the end of the day, I advise you to get right. Don't get burned to learn. Learn so you won't get burned. And stay forward tough, man. This your brother, man, from the motherland. Came to you guys live. Once again, continue supporting. For those that don't know who I am him, man. Junns the NBIC. Giving all praise and glory to the heavenlies, for they are worthy. And if you don't know, I am him, Junns, a.k.a. Bitch, keep my foot on you heathens, you he-gros, and the newly installed heathenites next. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Listen to the creator say it one time for the one time. And I'ma holler at y'all. One.